everybody. Welcome in. Full Court Friday, the final one of the 2025 season. Ryan Kelly, Alison Posey decided to join us.
I've been here one other time.
Oh, you've been here once?
Well, you know, I kind of decided to get married,
Yeah, you
so
know.
I had that going on. Had some vacations and stuff planned
It's a good
around
thing
it.
this isn't like high school where you've got like the stack of excused absences.
Because
on
my
the
stack
desk.
is growing.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of parent letters. Anyway, listen, there is no game of the night tonight. It is district tournament night throughout the state of Florida, which means that every game is a game of the night.
Yep.
However, we do have some repeat performances of some game of the nights earlier this season, including the girls' version of that matchup we did not see earlier this year.
Absolutely. Florida High hosting Marianna tonight for the district championship. You know, you win, you get to host in the first round of regionals at least, so that's kind of important. Somebody's going to win that beauty tonight. The Seminole ladies hosting Marianna. First quarter already up big on the Dogs. Good look down low to Kelsey Campbell off the glass for two. It's 19-2 Knowles. Just before the half, adding to it, the long two ball for Micaiah McHenry. Florida High led 31-9 at the break. Marianna just looking for something in the second half. Deshawnda Mathis spots up beyond the arc, drains it. But there's a reason why Florida High has won 8 straight district championships. They're good. McHenry answers with a 3-ball of her own. 52-26, the final tonight from the bag. That is 9 in a row for the Knowles.
I think it's an understanding when you come here about the level of how we play, the attention to detail that we play with. And I think that carries a lot of weight going into the season. And we also build each season. We build our schedule to be tough so that we can learn from our mistakes and be able to play at a level towards the end of the season.
So our very first game of the night this season was Florida High and Marianna. This the 3A District 2 crown for the boys. Bubba Brown, the freshman, going to drive baseline. It's 8-4 early, getting it to go there. Florida High was a big winner early on in the season against the Dogs. But let's just say the visitors came to play tonight. Ahead in transition, Jacoby Hall, two-handed jam. 2-point game. Florida High would answer right back with a 13-4 run. Jordan Smith stops, pops, and the shot drops. It's 21-10 FSUS, and he is just loving it. Later, Calvin Lang Jr. hard drive the rack off the glass for 2. Hoop and harm 3-point play. Knowles got the big lead at the break again, 73-58. They are your region champs in Southwood.
A lot on the line for the latest edition of the great Godby Rickards rivalry. This one never disappoints. It's a 3-point Cougar lead to start the final quarter. Jaden Stanton works to balloon the lead. The Euro step in the finish. A 9-point Godby lead with 4 to go. Raiders answer back. Quick transition. It's a 7-point game now. 3 minutes left in this one. Here's Benjamin Plummer, the senior from distance. The home crowd is just loving it, Ryan. Cuts the lead to 2, 40-38, but the Cougs had answers. Rickards loses the rock. Staten dishes to Devin Anderson, who gets it to go. 5-point game, 1 minute left. Raiders need a hero moment. Can Plummer get it done? Yes, he can, folks. 2-point game, but that's as close as it got. Cougars stay tough. Anderson with the easy bucket. Godby fans get loud. They're pumped. They know hardware is only moments away, and there it is. District champs. Cougars win 47-39.
And they take the season series 2 games.
Gotta love it.
To Meridian Road, hardware on the line at the Eagles Nest. NFC hosting FAMU DRS. Eagles start to get some breathing room late, but the Baby Rattlers with a nice block there from Sophia Davis. But don't fret for Lila Riggin, who was on the receiving end of that, because this game was all hers. 34 points for the middle schooler, including those from downtown. Didn't really matter where she was, because here she is cutting inside. She gets that to go. Eagles pulling away. And even stuff like this found a way to end in her hands. Looks like a turnover, then it looks like NFC's getting their FAMU's. It doesn't matter. She's got the bucket. Eagles going to win a trophy as well. They are your region champs, 59-42. Let's stay at the Eagles Nest, and let's go with those two old rivals, St. John Paul II and NFC, going for district gold. JP2's Aaron Nixon says, welcome to the party, boys. We're here to play. Nice 3-ball as the first of the game. Inside, however, the Panthers got it done too. Mario Forbes, an early lead for the road team from Southwood, but here comes NFC. Niall Wright, hello, 4-3, getting it around. Good stuff from him. Kyle Esteban going to get this ball here for 3 as well. That one's also going to go, but you know this one had to end with something thunderous, and that's exactly what would happen. JP2, no shot in transition, and how about the exclamation point? NFC would take the lead late in the half, wouldn't look back, 68-59. They're your region champs.
The Leon Lions down in Gainesville tonight, taking on the Gainesville High Purple Hurricanes for the 5A District 2 title. With work to do early on, Noah Eckert here, 3-ball. This one's going to be money. 4-point ball game, 17-13. A little bit later, Leon's DeKendrick Williams. He's going to see the open lane. He's going to take it himself. Pulls up, drains it. Leon still trails 23-17. Little defense turn into offense here. Aaron Pencil coming up with the huge block. Ahead to Alfonso Gammons, who finishes the job. A little bit later, Leon's going to be stripped, and GHS is going to make him pay. Dish out to Willie Brooks, who gets it done. Leon, they would fall tonight, making a late rally, but too many mistakes. 63-55, the final score.
All right, let's wrap things up in South Georgia, where the regular season is still going on. Big region matchup tonight, though. Thomasville hosting Worth County. Dogs with the ball, but not for long. Interception from the Rams gets things going the other way. James Raymond inside gets the feed. He's going to lay it on up and in for the road team. But in the second half, turnabout fair play, because Thomasville says, looky what I found. Xavier Burks Jr. going to get it to go through the contact in the paint. Is that a whistle? Maybe, I don't know. Ashton Williams controlling the pace for the visitors. He's going to go left and then steps back and says, I'll take care of this myself.
Okay.
Nothing but nylon. It's pure there. Dogs in need of points. They'll get the block here, and it leads to a breakaway. Monty Colvin going to feed it ahead to Anthony Garland Jr. for the bucket, but it's just not enough. 72-66. Thomasville finishes the regular season at home, hosting Jeff Davis tomorrow. Hey, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the college ranks. We're going to take a look at one of the best to ever do it. Leonard Hamilton, in his own words, right after this.
What are your top priorities for a candidate?
That's great. Winning. Doing it the right way, graduating your student athletes, being in the community, and you know, how can you mirror that guy? You can't.
Michael Alford speaking on what he's looking for in Coach Leonard Hamilton's successor after he announced his resignation on Monday. On surface level, it may seem simple, but as the FSU AD said so frankly there's just no replacing a one-of-a-kind like Coach Ham. It's no ordinary Tuesday at the Tucker Center as Florida State hosts Notre Dame. It's the first of what we now know are the final 9 regular season games of Leonard Hamilton's remarkable 23-season tenure at FSU. Yet the coach is no different. He's observant. He's active, continually instructing and looking for his team to get better. He's carrying out his calling.
I always tell people I feel like my steps has always been ordered. And that's how I feel. I feel good every day I get up to come to work. I love working with these youngsters. I have loved working with them. And I'm sure that whatever my next chapter is, I'll figure out something that will allow me to feel good about what I do every day.
Yes, no matter what this month brings, whether a quiet goodbye or a last-minute run into the big dance, it's clear Coach Ham will end his time in charge in Tallahassee with no regrets, knowing the results speak for themselves.
For us to have only 1 or 2 kids not graduate in 23 years, you know, I think as an accomplishment, I will pat myself on the back about it. Because, you know, everybody didn't come here cum laude now.
Coaches are judged by wins and losses. Hamilton has more W's than any men's hoops coach in Garnet and Gold. And despite a tough end to an era-defining career, Ham has been keeping score where it really counts.
You have no idea the joy it is coming on a college campus and taking teenagers and ushering them into young adulthood. I enjoy when they want you to be at their wedding, they want you to meet the fiance, they call you on Father's Day. Those are the things that you develop along the way that far exceeds anything else.
So here's to the man who did it his way, and one last ride of winning by committee, junkyard dog defense, quality depth, and quality character. The ingredients that have made the last 23 seasons oh so special. You know, I just found it remarkable that Coach Ham is who he is. There's very few people who are as unshakable and unchangeable, and that just kind of sunk in on me Tuesday, seeing that, and then hearing him talk about his former players. Had to cut out a little piece of one of those sound bites, but talked about a text from Michael Ojo that he got on his birthday that he'll cherish forever. I mean, it's amazing the connections that this man has made with his players.
Well, I remember, I think my favorite part of that story was when he said when you get invited to your players' weddings and stuff. I mean, that just goes to show you the relationships that he's built with them over the years, and just the impact that he's made. And like you said, Ham is Ham. I mean, we joked about it earlier. When Ham's done with an interview, he'll just get up and kind of walk out. You know, I've laughed with Ham, you know, during interviews and stuff. I mean, Ham is Ham all the time, and if you can respect anything about him, that's what you can respect.
Absolutely. Hey, we'll be right back. So the Florida State men's basketball team is off this week. However, for the Florida State women, a huge showdown at the Tuck. A top 15 opponent in NC State coming away. And a win here, Allison, it'd be great to have the NCAA tournament back at the Tuck.
That's what I was going to say. You win here, you're kind of setting the stage to host in Tallahassee. And when it comes to the postseason, there's nothing better than sleeping in your own bed.
Absolutely. Something Coach Brooke Wyckoff knows very well.
We have players that understand what it's like to play NC State. They understand what it's like to beat NC State. They understand what it's like, you know, to get beaten by NC State. So they know, you know, what this is. I'm really excited to have it at home in the Tuck.
All right, moving on. The FAMU men, tough loss on Monday against Alabama State, but now trying to start a new streak here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want. I mean, if you got to see how you rebound. You lose a couple games, you lose a game. How do you capitalize? How do you fix those mistakes and come out with a win?
All right, finally, the Valdosta State men and women on the road. Can you tell me where Trevecca Nazarene is?
Tennessee?
Yes, but where specifically?
Trevecca Nazarene.
Try Nashville. But anyway, the Blazer fellas are going to try to keep it rolling
Top
again.
10.
Hey, another great season of Full Court Friday. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here in the fall.